Je suis ce que je suis, mais je ne suis pas ce que je suis. Je suis ce que je suis, mais je ne suis pas ce que je suis.
So obviously, the difficulty that we foreigners are going to have with this is the glide in suis, because we want to say suis.
Correct. This is the upside down H glide, which is definitely the hardest one of the French glides to achieve properly for foreign speakers, particularly English or German speakers. And the danger, as you described, is to turn this upside down H into a little W glide
Mm-hmm.
and say suis instead of suis. And so it's always very important to really form the upside down H on a proper lowercase y, so the U sound. And once you have a proper U sound, then you move from there and you glide to the E as the main vowel of the word. So je suis.
Basically, I think the thing to remember there is once you're in that U form, the tongue should stay exactly the same and only the lips should move to make an E vowel after U. U.
That's correct. Because the lowercase y in French is a mixed vowel that is comprised of the tongue position of E and the lip position of U. So the only thing that should change between U and E is really that lip position.
Yeah.
A good way to achieve the upside down H is to do the formation exercise for the lowercase y, meaning you start on a proper E vowel and then you just round your lips to U. E, and then once you have that, you can go back and forth between the E and the U by just moving the lips. E, and if you do it fast enough, you end up with the upside down H.
Yeah. We also have one of the other mixed vowels as the schwa here, the open OE, je.
Yes, this is also a great example for that because the schwa comes back a few times. We have it in je, se, que, and ne. All of these short words, which is very typical for schwa in French. And one has to be very careful to always form it as a proper OE sound and have it open enough. So je suis ce que je suis. And they're all the same, all those schwas. So this is also a great practice sentence for that.
Exactly. Well, and the word me is also the open eh. So again, we want to say the open eh and then round our lips to the open o on that same vowel. So me, je.
Yes, and that shows how the open E and the schwa or the OE are completely related because the OE is formed with the inside shape of an open E and the lips of an open O. So
Exactly.
so that's the only thing that changes between the two. Mais je.
Just to quickly translate this, basically we're also playing with the words to be and to follow.
Yes, suis is both the first person singular of the verb to be, je suis, but it's also the first person singular of the verb to follow, suivre. So je suis or je suis can both mean I am or I follow. And in this case, it's not so much a tongue twister as I would maybe.
I think
It's a
it's
riddle,
actually a riddle,
actually.
yeah.
So I am what I am is what the first part means. Je suis ce que je suis. I am what I am. Mais je ne suis pas, but I am not ce que je suis, that which I follow.
Exactly. And if we were going to do the advanced version of this, the rest of the riddle says,
Si j'étais ce que je suis, je ne serais pas ce que je suis. Qui suis-je?
so the second half means if I were that which I follow, I would not be that which I am. Who am I? And the answer
Correct.
is
A shepherd.
because he's got to follow his flock. And if he were a sheep, he wouldn't be a shepherd.
Exactly. Je suis ce que je suis, mais je ne suis pas ce que je suis. Si j'étais ce que je suis, je ne serais pas ce que je suis. Qui suis-je? Je suis ce que je suis, mais je ne suis pas ce que je suis.